Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your weekend. I hope it's going to be an absolutely fantastic weekend for you. I'm really looking forward to mine. But let's get into this Margarete Miller challenge. I think it's going to be quite a quick little video because, as you can see, I've already kind of laid out roughly where I think everything's going to go. So a little bit of trimming and fiddling to do, but basically it's going to look like this. There is a story that combines everything. Took me a while to get there, but we got there. So without wasting any more time, let's just jump in and start gluing some stuff down. And I'm going to start with my prompts. They're just going to get stuck down today because I needed to cover a gap. And I thought, well, I'm just going to use the prompts to cover the gap. So easy peasy. That's one way to deal with it. So I'll talk about the prompts as we sort of lay things down. Some of the images or items that I've chosen could actually meet more than one prompt. So like it's just whichever one, it doesn't matter. It's all good. So I think the next one I want to put down is this little snapshot here of a boy playing with a dog. And I've left this wood background in, and the torn where I tore it, this was the spine of the magazine, so it tore out a bit funky. I'm leaving all that messiness there because it just kind of helps fill the background. So yeah, like that's totally doable, isn't it? We just ignore all that stuff and neutralize it. And all those funky bits are going to be covered up, so it will just help provide some background interest without having to do fussy cutting. And I've already done my fussy cutting, so we don't even need to do any of that today. Right now I need to remember where precisely this was going. So I don't want to cover over the prompt text itself, so we're going to still have the odd gap here and there. Maybe we'll add some washi tape or something. Just got a little bit of overhang here. Let's just trim that off. That's good. Okay, this one is next, and this one just needs a little bit taken off it. I think I'll take this side because there's more going on this side. So these lovely two ladies sitting on the beach drinking whatever drinks they are, some sort of cocktail, in Samoa on holiday. They're lucky ladies. They are single. They are not hooked up yet. So they have disposable income. They work hard for their money, and they've come along for a bit of a holiday in Samoa. Now, I just want to explain the term holiday. So I believe in America, holiday is different to a vacation. And here in New Zealand, we use holiday for the same, whether it's a public holiday like Christmas or a holiday where you're going away on what I think Americans would call a vacation. It's all the same to us. We just use the term holiday. So I just wanted to explain that in case you were confused, like that's not a holiday, that's a vacation. Well, to us, they're one and the same. I was thinking about that as I was going through looking for things for to meet the prompts, and I was like, yeah, it's different way the words are used depending on your location. There may be other places other than America that have that distinction between holiday and vacation, but certainly not here. Okay, I did actually want to bring this down here to cover this text here. And I am still going to do that. I think I'll be using some washi. I think I'm just resigning myself. Not that it's a problem. That I'm going to be adding some washi, which I hadn't anticipated. So we've got two friends sipping their drinks on the beach, which is lovely. That would be quite welcome about now, to be somewhere warm. Okay, so something representing a holiday. It could be either of these images, but I've actually chosen it to be this one because it's got like a Polaroid flame. Let's try frame. So it's like a snapshot, and it's a snapshot from their holiday. It's someone playing with their dog on the beach. These ladies don't know who the person is, but it was just a cool opportunity. So one of them took a photo because it was fun. Now I've got this watch here. Now I'll bring that up close so you can perhaps see that there's a jigsaw puzzle on the front of the watch. It is a Rolex, so it's an expensive watch. And one of the prompts is a toy. So this is our toy because it's a luxury item. It wasn't needed. It was an impulse purchase. So I'm classing this watch as a toy. But if you think that might be a little bit of a loose interpretation for toy, then we could call the jigsaw on the front of the watch the toy. So whichever makes you feel more comfortable in meeting the prompt, you're welcome to go with it. I'm going with the watch itself as being a toy. And why you would want to buy a watch on holiday where time should have no beginning, no end, it just drifts along so sweetly and beautifully and relaxing, I don't know, but she wanted a watch. While she was out shopping, she also bought herself a fancy pair of shoes, good solid handmade walking shoes. The bonus item is shoe or shoes. So a little bit of a shopping spree on this holiday. Handwritten line from a song. I've written out this section from Under the Boardwalk. If you've seen the movie Beaches, this was the theme song for that movie. And I remember going to see that. I tried writing it a couple of times. I just didn't like how this side turned out, so I redid it. I remember going to see it at the movies with my best friend at the time and thought it was just a really lovely movie. But it's not one I want to watch again and again. So I have fond memories of it, but I just, I don't want to watch it. One day I might rewatch it, but because it's kind of sad as well. Kind of, quite a lot sad. Okay, so that's our handwritten line from a song. I've done more than one line. That's fine. So it's under the boardwalk, down by the sea, on a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. So we've got friends down by the sea. So it fits with that holiday vibe. And the sun or moon is another prompt. And I really love this. This, I don't know which way it goes now since I cut it out. I think maybe that way. If I pull it up a bit closer, can you see that? It's actually a NASA image of the sun. So taken out in space from a telescope or a, I don't know, space station or something. I don't know. I didn't read all the caption. But I thought it was pretty cool. And so these girls are soaking up the sun. They're watching sunsets and just having a good old relaxing time, doing a bit of shopping, bit of drinking, bit of swimming, all that fun stuff on holiday. So I think we've got all the prompts now. We've got something representing a holiday, which is this snapshot of a beach. A toy is the watch, a handwritten line from a song, yes. Water in some form is actually this image here, the ocean. So it's also in this photo, but we're counting this one as that prompt. The sun and bonus shoe or shoes. So that is the story. Really, really simple, but I am going to add some washi tape, and it's Samoa, so it's very kind of tropically. So I'm thinking, what washi tape? We could use butterflies, because I am sure there are butterflies in Samoa. I don't know, I've never been there. But I'm assuming that they've got pretty butterflies, being a tropical kind of environ. I think I'll tear it, and I'm just going to run it across my glue stick. Maybe this one no, that's my current one. This one's the one that's down to the plastic. Oh, yes it is. Yep, I was like, no it's not, but yep, it is. So let's just run that across there. This is what I like to do with the ones that are down to the plastic. I keep them and use them for when I need to add washi tape. That butterfly's cut off, but that's fine. So let's add a few different bits around the place. Go for 2 butterflies here. I don't like to, whoops, gouging out the glue is not my intention, which I just did. And I can't even remember what I was saying before I actually gouged out that glue. So we'll put a couple of butterflies up here. I'm wondering whether I want to add some more washi actually and make it like some tropical flowers or something, or, you know, floral. I don't know that I've got. And maybe a bit just across there, because, you know, 3s, I like to work in 3s quite a lot. I think that's something I picked up very strongly back when I was doing a lot of photography. Oops. Couldn't keep hold of it for the life of me. Right. Okay, so that's butterflies. Shall I add some floral? What do you think? Do you think we should add some flowers that's got bees on it, or kind of this green foliage one? It's got flowers, but they're black and white, so it kind of does have tropical vibes to me. What else have I got? None of those others that I have in here really speak to me of tropical. So it's, I think, either of these. Do I need it? I think I might use this one. Just going to tear off that straight edge. Right, glue stick again. And pop that maybe down here. Just fill in that gap. And maybe a bit down here at the bottom. Okay, yep. And do we want a third bit? You probably know the answer to this by now. Maybe a little bit up here. Oops. Sorry, I was quite possibly off camera then, out of frame. Hubby was in my chair at my desk last night, and I think the seat back is leaning back, which means I tend to relax back into it and end up too far away from my desk. So I do apologise if that was the case, but I was just tearing washi tape, so nothing too drastic. Maybe we'll just pop it down here. Okay, I'm going to call that good enough. I don't think we need any more washi. Lid on the glue stick. And let's recap. So prompts: something representing a holiday, a toy, a handwritten line from a song, water in some form, the sun or moon, and bonus of a shoe or shoes. So there we have it. That's my collage. It's week 27 that this one is for. I think this week they're actually up to week 29, so I'm still 2 behind. But at least we're still moving forward, and I'm not falling further behind. So that's, I'm counting that as a definite win, because I could easily like fall much further behind if I let myself. Thanks for watching, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this little vignette, this wee story of these 2 ladies having a wee holiday over in Samoa and doing a bit of luxury shopping in the islands. Lucky them, eh? And soaking up that sunshine. I could really do with some sunshine right now. Have a great weekend, my friends. I will report back hopefully next week with some photos from my weekend. So excited. But we'll wait and see what happens. Take care. Have a great weekend, which I've already said, but you know. And I'll see you on Monday. Bye for now.